Hi everyone, welcome to Low Carb Revelation. I am Paula and I live a keto lifestyle, and it is April and spring is in the air. The birds are chirping outside, the sun is shining, and I even watched a couple of birds this morning out in my backyard building a nest. It's just, you just can feel it, it's in the air, and it is a great feeling. So I thought for the month of April that I would do a series focusing on meal prepping. I think that meal prepping is a very important part of living a clean keto lifestyle. I think that you need to definitely be prepared throughout the week for what you're going to be making or where you're going to be eating if you're eating out. Really do need to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, sometimes you can fall into a trap very easily and get off track. I'm sorry that my voice is all scratchy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's allergies. I've never really had spring allergies before. I don't know if I have a cold or what, but anyways, the show must go on, right? So I thought I would do some videos on how I meal prep. I meal prep a little differently than a lot of people that I watch meal prep on videos on YouTube and over on Instagram and that. I don't make large quantities of food at once and have them all in individual dishes stacked up in the fridge or the freezer. Although I do not mind leftovers, I just don't want to eat the same thing day after day for an entire week. And so I do it a little bit differently, and I'm going to be showing you that in these videos. I mainly make sure that I make a list when I go to the store. I kind of make a meal plan for the week. Sometimes it varies depending on what's on sale and that kind of thing. I just make sure that I have things ready to go in the refrigerator. I'm going to show you in just a few minutes how I do my hamburger, because hamburger is a huge part of our diet. We eat hamburger a lot during the week. So I just want to show you some different ways that I prep hamburger so that I have it ready to go. So that's just kind of how I do it. I have certain ingredients prepped and ready to put all together for a meal when it's time to eat. I do sometimes when I make a meal such as lasagna or a sheet pan meal or something like that, I will make a little extra of something. I do have extra stored in the refrigerator for leftovers. I'm not going to be filming a meal prep meal every day for the month of April like I've done in the past when I do a monthly video. I just don't think that there's that much coverage that I need to do every day for the month of April. So I am going to be throwing some other videos in the month as well. It's not going to be all about meal prep, but that's going to be the focus. So I'm going to go ahead and meet you in the kitchen and show you a little bit about what I do to prep hamburger. This is the way I like to make my iced coffee. I have some coffee in here that I poured over ice. I have some Element chocolate caramel salt. This is also great with just the chocolate salt if you don't have the chocolate caramel. I pour it right over the ice. I like to add some heavy cream. Give that a stir. So I'm going to enjoy my iced coffee and have my electrolytes at the same time. So if you've never heard of Element and you're wondering what it is, Element is a very clean electrolyte drink mix that has everything you need in it on a ketogenic diet with no added junk. You can trust that all of the ingredients in Element are clean. They are sweetened with stevia. They have lots of different flavors. They have a science-backed ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, making this a great electrolyte drink mix when you are on a low carb diet. You need to make sure that you are replacing your electrolytes so that you can avoid having muscle cramps and headaches and fatigue and that kind of thing. So right now, Element has a special offer for my viewers. If you go to the link that I put down below in the description box, I will also put it right here on the screen. That is drinkelement.com/lowcarbrevelation. That is DRINKLMNT.com/lowcarbrevelation. All you have to do is pick something on the website to purchase, and Element will send you a free sample pack like this of all the different flavors that they offer, so you can try them out and see which one is your favorite, or you can gift this to a friend. So I'm going to go ahead and drink my iced coffee. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. So now let's talk hamburger. Of course, there is a huge variety of recipes of things that you can make with hamburger. I always make sure that I keep a good stock of hamburger in my freezer. And not only in the freezer, I keep a pound or two at all times, like this right here, thawed out in my refrigerator. I just make sure that I make a mental note of how long it's been in there and how long I've got before I use it. I do use it up very quickly. It doesn't sit in there for more than a day or two. And when I take this out of the refrigerator to make a recipe with it, I make sure that I pull out another package from the freezer, put it in the refrigerator to get thawing so that it will be there ready for a quick meal. I have done a video before showing you the entire contents of my refrigerator, and I showed that I have a baking sheet on one of the shelves in my refrigerator, and that's where my thawed meat goes, because thawed meat can drip and make a mess in your refrigerator. So I have this sheet in there that I keep my burger and whatever else I'm thawing for the week. I usually think ahead a few days of what I'm going to be using, and I will pull things out of the freezer, put them on the baking sheet in the refrigerator so that they can be thawed and ready to go. And with Hamburger, you can make something very quickly. You can throw them on the grill really quick and make some burgers or some smash burgers. My husband makes some really good smash burgers out on the Blackstone. And you can throw together the egg roll in a bowl recipe. You could throw together taco meat. Just about every week, I make a batch of taco meat. I will cook it on the stove, and I will use my taco seasoning. I have the recipe in my cookbook. It's an e-cookbook. It's over on my website if you want to go purchase it at lowcarbrevelation.com. I will also put the link down in the description. You can just click on it and it'll take you right to where you can purchase the book. I store it in a container, and I have it throughout the whole week if I want to just grab a taco bowl. Taco bowls are one of my favorite things to eat on a keto diet, and it's very filling and satisfying and delicious. So I do a few different things to meal prep Hamburger. I keep the thawed hamburger in the refrigerator. I will go ahead and make up some taco meat or some chili. I'm getting ready right now to make some meatloaf, and that will last us for a couple of days. I'm going to show you that in just a little bit. I recommend that when you are making a recipe, that you make more than enough for your meal for that day. Make a double batch, and then you can put the rest in the refrigerator, and it is ready to go. So I'm gonna get to making my meatloaf, and I will show you how I meal prep that in just a little bit. Okay, so my meatloaf is done, and I just got it sliced up and packed up. This smells so good. This is a really good meatloaf recipe. I prefer to use glass containers over plastic, because a lot of times I will reheat this in the microwave just like this. Heating plastic is just not good for you. So this is a great way to store it. I will link these specific containers down in the description below. They're a great item to have in your kitchen when you're meal prepping. I have 2 containers here of meatloaf ready to go, and I'm gonna store them in the refrigerator for me and my husband this week. Anytime during the week that we have a busy schedule, we'll have a go-to meal that we can grab, just warm up some green beans or something with it, or make a salad, and we've got a meal. So anytime that I make meatloaf or lasagna or chili or egg roll in a bowl or anything like that, I will make an extra batch. I will store them in a container like this, put it in the refrigerator. Now, the refrigerator time recommended for leftovers is 3 to 4 days. Anything after that, you need to put them into the freezer. And so these containers here are freezer safe. These can go right into the freezer if it is past the time when I need to use them up. So I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned this month for more meal prep videos, and I will throw some what I eat in a day videos and some recipes in along with that too. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on those future videos. Give me a thumbs up because it really helps my channel grow. I'll see you very soon. Have a great day, and God bless.